All right, everyone. We are here. We are in this video that a lot of people have actually been quite excited about with coming. So, picture this. Imagine that you are in a movie and you actually work pretty hard for your role and you study your character and you do a pretty good job as the character. But there's a problem. The movie is bad. So, here are my few picks for really good portrayals of certain characters in terrible movies or TV shows. Now, what I mean by that is we're going to look at some people who have been named bad for their roles based off of the movie, not off of what they've done in the movie. Because for me, these characters that I'm picking and I'm talking about actually did pretty well in their role, but not in the movie. There is a difference. Here's my first one. You've got to hear me out on this. Now listen, hold on, listen. Hear me out on this first one. Do not click off the video. Now, let's talk about Clooney Batman. Now, it is understood that Clooney Batman is the worst Batman, just like everyone claims that Heath Ledger is the best Joker. I do not agree with that, but you'll figure out who my favorite is at the end of this video. But I'm not here about his Batman. I'm here about his Bruce Wayne. Basically, Bruce Wayne is the same as Tony Stark, a billionaire, playboy, philanthropist. And with that being said, think about it. George Clooney was just playing himself. He wasn't really, he didn't really change much about his character. He still played a really good Bruce Wayne because he was playing himself. It's just when he got in the Batsuit, he couldn't really change into Batman. His personality didn't change. His mindset didn't change. Nothing changed. He was still George Clooney. It would be like if Batman were to put on a suit and then turn into the Batman and then go out, but he didn't change his personality, like people would know who he is. Speaking of this, oh God, that's an ad. I don't want that. You know what? Just scrap the music. God, I tried to keep music for you guys in the background so it's just not awkwardly silent in the background. But you know what? We're just gonna keep going without it. Next on my list is Uma Thurman as Poison Ivy. Now, I don't care what anyone says. Her portrayal as Poison Ivy was comic book perfect. She was seductive. She was sexy. She was attractive. They got her powers right. They got her abilities right. She talked to her plants. She took care of her plants. She was a crazed doctor, nurse, whatever she was, scientist, I think. Beforehand, she was amazing in her role. And she looked good. And she was hot in it. And it was just perfect. She was the perfect Poison Ivy. I care not what anyone says. She was amazing in that role. It was just a bad movie. Arnold Schwarzenegger ruined it. Bane ruined it. Batman and Robin, then the whole storyline, it was just bad. But Uma Thurman was perfect. I would, if possible, have recasted her for Poison Ivy. If it were possible. Anyway, we all saw this coming. I'm sorry, but when it comes to a comic book, Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, Arkham Knight, Arkham Origins, Batman. Ben Affleck gave us the Batman. Even though Justice League was not all that good, and Batman v Superman was decent, but rushed, Ben Affleck gave me the Bruce Wayne and Batman that I truly think was completely great and accurate. I'm sorry. They were just in not so good movies. And because of that, people believe that because the movie was bad, everybody in it was bad. But that's not the case. It's never the case. Now, speaking of bad movies with good characters, Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn was just as accurate and good of a comic book Harley Quinn as Uma Thurman was as Poison Ivy. This portrayal, she was sexy and seductive, but very insane. She got the accent right. She knew what she was doing. Like, I've never seen somebody go so deep into their character, and still keep things really seductive and yet really creepy. Like, I was afraid of her and oddly attracted to her at the same time. Yeah, see? Afraid, attracted. There you go. So speaking of being attracted, she was very much attracted to this Joker. And I am going to be honest with you guys. I loved Jared Leto's Joker. I liked it more. Unpopular opinion. I know there wasn't much to really go off of, but from what I saw, I liked it more than Heath Ledger because it was more accurate. And people don't realize or know how accurate they've been with this Joker. But they've been way more accurate than people really believe. I mean, look at this. This is, now granted, some of these scenes, mostly the bottom, we have not seen. But it doesn't matter. The accuracy goes so deep. Like, people just ignore it. Because they're so bent on how Heath Ledger was, that they won't accept that they really got this Joker pretty down packed. I believe, look at this. They even got the tattoos. The fact that this Joker has tattoos, there is a form of the Joker that has tattoos. But people just don't want to accept that. They don't want to accept. They just think he's really, really bad. Now, y'all, by the thumbnail, you should have seen this coming. Listen, guys, listen. Yes, Amazing Spider-Man was good. The Amazing Spider-Man 2, not so much. But here's my thing. I say this all the time, and a lot of people agree. Tom Holland is the mixture of both, the perfect mixture of both. Tobey Maguire was the best Peter Parker. Andrew Garfield was the best Spider-Man. He gave us the quips. He was funny. He was quick. He had the best looking comic suit. He gave me a Spider-Man movie where I thought I was watching Spider-Man. Now, Tom Holland does not do any quips. If you really think about it, he hasn't really done many quips. He just acts like a teenager, you know. You have a middle arm. That's awesome, dude. Like, he's just really pretty much a teenager. And I know that this whole movie was more of like an angsty teen love drama tied into Spider-Man, but it just wasn't, I don't know. For me, he was a great Spider-Man. Awful Peter Parker. Peter Parker would not be this type of person. He just awful, awful Peter Parker. Now, here's an honorable mention. This character was not going to be included at all. I was not going to include him. But then I remembered, because of somebody's video, I remembered watching Dragon Ball Evolution. I believe this man's name is Chow Yun Fat. He played Master Roshi. Now, yes, he did not have a beard, but he dressed the part. He acted the part, and he did amazing. He acted just like anime Master Roshi. He was perverted, he was weird, he was crazy, he was funny, he talked like him. This was the perfect Master Roshi. I know Dragon Ball Evolution is bad. Dragon Ball Evolution is terrible. I rarely say that about movies that other people say, oh, hey, this movie is terrible, and people just follow it like sheep. No, Dragon Ball Evolution is bad. So, and this is my last one. Cameron Monaghan as the Joker. He is 100% my favorite. My favorite Joker. He has just been amazing. He's played three different versions of the Joker. He played this one where they literally took his face off. He played this one he would play Jerome. This one is Jeremiah. He literally played, so this was the mad, crazy one who was just chaotic. This one was more of a clown. He was more calm, cool, and collected, but still crazy and evil, and it made him scary. But, man, Cameron Monaghan has to be the number one Joker for me. I'm sorry, guys. I know a lot of you love Heath Ledger, but Cameron has got it. Cameron is the Joker. That is my video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I am sorry about the music. I tried, guys. I really do. My editor is out right now, and it's just really hard to have music going. I usually just have it in the background. This one hit an ad in the middle of me talking. I wish I could do better. I wish I knew how to do better, and I think that's why my channel's not growing. But I do this for fun more than just, the clout and the growth and, building stuff and making content and all that stuff. I do this for that, but I do it more for fun. I like doing it. I enjoy it. I enjoy YouTube. I genuinely enjoy doing it. And it helps with a lot of things, my mindset, my depression, everything. It just helps with all that. So that's why I continue to do it, even though so far I am bad at it. Mostly because I can't edit and my editor is out right now. She will be back. She was able to get the clip video, the Twitch highlight video. She was able to do that, but it did take her a while. She's been busy, but eventually things will be looking up. Thank you guys for watching. If you even made it, please like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.